Stevie Paxton.
So I'll be evaluating Lloyd's speech, which is Big John and the Atomic Twinkie. With a title like that, I think we're all riveted and ready to go. Just understand just exactly who this Big John is and what the deal was with the Atomic Twinkie, who exactly the Atomic Twinkie was. I wasn't sure, but your story elucidated it very well. Watching you give a speech is so hard to actually break down and find ways to improve upon because you're so well polished and you've given so many speeches that to actually figure out a way to help you improve further was a challenge for me. To this effect, I will say that all your speeches, I noticed there's a good theme here where they're very well polished, very well written, rehearsed. You know what you're going to say. You know how you're going to address the audience and engage people with your stories. The biggest thing that I think I would like to see for you to improve upon going forward is your actual engagement with the characters in the story. Like I said, I think you do a very good job in addressing the people that you're actually speaking to, but I think you could do a better job of getting into character at points. Namely, with the Big John character. This is almost a tall tale if you think about it, because Big John, this big, larger-than-life man, comes right out, boom, and gives you that big hand right out of the elevator. Instead of coming on almost, you came on almost a little bit more middle of the road with his character, which I would have liked to see in the big old hearty, hey, I'm Big John type of handshake come right out there instead of the just, middle of the road gesturing. Some other things that I would like to see were, as far as the characterization of this person, were the actual expressions. You indicated a lot of the expressions like the eyes widened, or he was sweating through his head with your hands a lot, but I didn't see the whole, his eyes were bugging out and he was panting for breath. Those actual embodiments of the character would have just taken the whole thing just to that next level. Overall though, like I said, the way you deliver and think about and rehearse speeches is just stellar and very smooth. I think for your next challenge in this latter half of the speech mound, just take that a little bit further and actually get in with that bulk, especially in the bulk variety project which is coming up. Really try to punch up some aspects here and there just to zing people and really get them even more intrigued and engaged, which your speeches always do. Other than that, I'd like to felicitate you on another well-done speech and really